Good morning, NaNoWriMo. It is Thursday, November 22nd, and my car is completely frozen. Hooray! Look at that! I can totally drive to work. You guys want to hear a funny story while I wait for my windshield to defrost? So the last name of my main character I got from a customer at Staples. I was booking in a coffee order for her and I loved her last name. I was like, what? This last name's amazing. I've never heard it before, but it is going to be the last name of my next main character in my next book. And this was months ago, like at least 4 months ago. It might have been even longer than that. And then yesterday, someone came in with that last name, an older gentleman, who I'm pretty sure is her dad, because I've never heard this last name before, and ordered something. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's like the dad of the person who inspired my main character's last name. And then today, I'm pretty sure his wife came in. And now I'm just like, and it's so weird to see their last name in like the pending orders thing on the computer, because I'm like, oh, it's my main character. But it's not. It's real people. Are you excited to go to the movies even though you're tired? Are you a little excited to see Newt Scamander?
I don't know what that is.
That's the main character guy. And he's a Hufflepuff. Hence my Hufflepuff too. Yes! The camera's shaking. Look at it shake! Oh my god! What do you think?
I don't know yet. I have to, like I always say, I have to sleep on it, right?
I do feel like...
I dream about?
I do feel like... I'm shivering so much, this is ridiculous. I feel like the next movie will probably be good. But I feel like there was just so much going on that I was just like, can there just be like, I don't know, like I just felt like it was so much. Hooray for working retail on Black Friday. Anyway, it's 7:14 and I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm undecided on how I felt about Crimes of Grindelwald. I need to see it again. But I'm not going to see it again in theaters because there are so many movies that are out this month that I want to see. I don't know. See, I don't know. See, there are parts of it that I liked and there are parts of it that I didn't like. So, I'm going to say it again. I don't know. But that's that. I did not think it was a terrible movie by any means. I didn't think it was bad. I just don't think it was really what I was expecting. And sometimes when something's not what you're expecting, you like it better the second time because you're expecting it. Well, today went fairly well, so that's good. It was a long day, but it was good. It was fairly decent. It was just long. But we got free Tim's and free pizza, so that was nice. I'm finally off for 2 days now. I haven't had 2 days off in a row since the very beginning of November, the first vlog. It was the very first weekend of November that I had off. And then since then, I've only had 1 day off at a time. And I finally get to relax for 2 whole days. I'm real excited for that. You have no idea. So, I can stay up late tonight if I want, because I can sleep in until forever tomorrow. So, I'll get my writing in later. So, I'll catch up with you then. I'm so excited that Walmart is now selling Tim Hortons coffee, right with the Splenda. Perfect.
By cutting out the middleman and doing her own legwork, Georgina hopes to save thousands of dollars.
Hey look, these two numbers are the same. It's 11:59 and I have written 2,151 words and I am exactly caught up, making up for yesterday. I only wrote a few hundred words yesterday because of the movies and stuff. And having to go to bed early because of Black Friday today. Upstairs, please. Thank you. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've written all but 100 words of my daily words, and I'm going to visit my friend at the bookstore because I haven't seen her in a while, and I'm going to Anthony's mom's for dinner tonight, but I am hoping to write more this evening or tonight since I'm off tomorrow too. And I kind of really just want to try and win this weekend. I'm still like 11,000 words away, so it might not happen, but I I want to try, or at least be really close so that I can like win on Monday or something. I have surpassed my daily word count. I can't remember what my word count is so far for today, but I'm past the regular words. I'm just gonna try to write as much as I can when we get back tonight and see if I can win this weekend. Look, it's the shadow of my phone. So there's a line in this book, the Gemma Doyle book that I'm reading, that I kind of touch on in my Nano book, so I'm gonna read it. We're never prepared for how much we love our children, for how much we wish we could protect them by being perfect. I feel like these words are much more eloquent than mine are, but I basically talk about the same thing in the scene in my book, so I just thought that was cool. I finished reading a book! I'm so excited! Anyway, I finally finished this. I think I'm giving it 3.5 stars. I enjoyed it. I really liked the atmosphere, but I liked the first half a lot better than the second half. Once everything started being revealed, I didn't think it was as interesting anymore. But I did think it was a pretty solid story. So that's exciting. Now I'm going to write more. It is 11:49 and I am on 43,453 words. So take that. It's 9 a.m. and I'm going to my mom's. I wrote another 700 words last night before I went to bed after midnight, which is excellent. I think I'm only probably going to be at my mom's till about noon, but then Anthony is done work at that time, so I don't know if we're doing something or if I'm just going to write with him home. Ah, there's something in my boot. So, I don't know, but it's my goal to win today at some point. Oh my god, look at how close I am. And look at that big jump. Ah! I did it! I did it! I've written 50,033 words. Check me out, bitches! Look at that! Oh, I really liked that video. Ah. Hi, Gherkin. Thought I would just come here and talk a little bit about winning NaNoWriMo yesterday. Oh, that's way better. Should I just keep my hand there? So anyway, I'm really excited about winning NaNoWriMo last night. I feel like every year I do it, I win earlier and earlier. Because last year I won on this day. I won on the 26th. Anyway, so because I've made the 50K, I technically don't have a deadline anymore. So I'm not going to treat my writing for the rest of the month the same way as I did the previous days in the month. So I'm not going to try as hard to come up with something to write if I don't feel it or I don't know what to write. And I'm not going to sit at my computer for as long without writing. I'm going to do other things like edit videos or make videos or read or watch TV or do other things like help my brother move today, apparently. So I'm still really excited to finish this book and to write more of it, but I'm not going to be treating it the same anymore, even though it is still November. Since I've made my 50K, I'm just going to be chill about it. But what I am going to do is find a part to read to you. Okay, so I think I found a part to read. It's all dialogue though, so I hope it's not confusing.
It's confusing.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Here I go. It's my last reading of the year because it's my last NaNoWriMo vlog. Again, I don't know how good this is because it's out of context, but whatever. Here we go. By the way, just some information so you're not confused. Wally is the name of the main character's narwhal stuffy that she's had since she was a little kid. Okay, just like you didn't want me to come live with you. He pulls back a little bit. Excuse me? I completely overhauled your life. Well, to be fair, my brother and his wife overhauled my life. But I don't like that word. Changed, yes, of course. But not in a bad way. I couldn't imagine my life without you. But you didn't want a kid. So, I wanted you. That's not what you told Josh. What? I squeeze Wally a little tighter and dare to say the next words. I heard you, I say quietly. You told Uncle Josh that you didn't even want me. Oh, Sadie, he says, moving closer to me again. That's not... I didn't mean it like that. And also, we were fighting and I was upset. I didn't mean it like that, not at all. I nod, because of course I know that. I know. I just want to hear it from him. What did you mean then? I meant... He sighs, thinks about his answer. I meant that I never planned for you. I never had children in my life plans. It was never something I particularly wanted in my life. But I love you. I've loved you since the first second that I held you. And you know that you almost went to live with your grandparents because they thought that I was too young and not prepared enough to take care of a child? But I was 24. It's not like I was a teenager or anything. And it's true. I wasn't prepared. I had a studio apartment. I worked 2 retail jobs because I couldn't get full-time anywhere. And I had only been with Josh for 8 months at the time. I had no idea what I was doing. I was afraid. I was afraid that I would mess up your life, but at the same time, I couldn't imagine not being there for it. I couldn't let my parents raise you. And I knew I was the better choice, even if I didn't want to have kids. I didn't want to have kids, but you were different. I already sort of had you. I'm still crying, but the tears are silent now and mixed with some happy relief. I just meant that it was never something that had crossed my mind, he continues. The thought scared me. It scared me so much, and I was afraid that I wouldn't have the right time for you, or that I wouldn't know how to talk to you about serious things. But I wanted you specifically more than I wanted my own kid, because you needed me, and in a way I needed you too. I lost people too when your parents died. I wipe my tears on Wally and nod. I'm sorry, I say. For what? That your brother died? He gives a small smile. Thanks. But I never didn't want you, Sadie. Please don't ever think that I didn't want you. I know that I used those words, but I swear that was not my intent. I wasn't thinking clearly. Also, I'm sorry that you heard that. I didn't know you were home. You said you weren't home. I lied, I say softly. I didn't want you to know. That I heard. He chuckles quietly and leans in to give me a hug. Wally is squished between us, and when we pull away, Adam takes him from me and gives him a squeeze. I was going to read more, but it's too long, so that's all you get. I guess that's all for my NaNoWriMo vlogs this year. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed.